critical. Okay, so if you want superficial peeling without downtime, so superficial peeling also means one more thing, that the peeling won't be visible to the naked eye, though the skin cell turnover rate would increase. Also make note of one more point, that if the skin cell turnover rate is high, that means someone is 40, someone who's 50, the time required to slough the skin or exfoliate the skin increases. That's why the people who are aged, they tend to start looking more dull than what a youthful skin would look like. Okay, so very important point, repeating that if you need superficial exfoliation, which should only mildly impact the corneodesmosome, the intercellular lipid bilayer, and the depth also will be lesser, then you will go for a pH which is less acidic. Okay, probably above 3, 3.5, 4. Such would be the pH of your applications or peels, or no downtime peels, or party peels, which are so called as. So the pH is going to be slightly elevated and higher than the regular. But if you want a faster exfoliation, visible exfoliation, but it will come with a very big inverted comma of downtime. Okay, because it is so acidic. So imagine you apply a very acidic peel. What it will do? It will disintegrate the corneodesmosome. It will disintegrate the intercellular lipid bilayer and quickly cause that rapid exfoliation and peel and cause that downtime. Okay, so is the concept of choosing superficial exfoliation peels versus the strong depth peel clear in terms of corneodesmosome and the intercellular lipid bilayer? Type Y in the chat. Sangeeta, Kiran, Kavita, Swati, Priya. All right, perfect, very nice. All right. So again, when doing the patient, I'll repeat it on why to choose superficial exfoliation for no downtime, and for major indications where we choose more acidic peels for faster exfoliation and little more depth of the peels. Like one example here, just to clarify, I saw 2-3 of them knows, but just for your understanding, you will quickly note down, it is called as a TCA peel, trichloroacidic peel. It's a high depth peel, okay, which goes up to the mid dermis. Okay, so imagine the depth, and the pH is also around 1.5, so which is very acidic. So it actually causes the protein denaturation. It is so acidic, which actually causes wound creation. Now, if something is causing wound creation, there is definitely going to be downtime. But with the downtime, what is going to happen? The wound creation is going to help increase the fibroblasts, increase the collagen, increase that aspects which we wanted, which are there in the dermal level. Okay, so what depth you want to treat and what you want to improve will decide the fate of the choice of peel or choice of medicine which you are going to give to your patients. So similarly, today if we are talking medifacials, your choice should be straight away simple, that it should be very superficial, it should be very mild, it should be less acidic. So when we talk about medifacial, you cannot talk about choosing a glycolic acid peel with a pH of 1.5. You cannot talk about a lactic acid peel with a pH of 1. Okay, they are peels, they'll do their action, but the downtime is going to be there. So remember and try to integrate this. Do not call it medifacial if you're doing a downtime related peel. Call it a treatment rather. Okay, that you're treating some aspect, that's why you're using a stronger peel. Anyway, so what are the indications for either the superficial or the deep peels? Photo damage, rough texture, fine line wrinkle, hyperpigmentation, enlarged pores, acne, superficial acne scarring, dull skin, which is a very important aspect, and people with the lifestyle currently, with the pollution currently, the dull skin is setting in very quickly. Keratosis, this is a dermatological condition, keratosis piloris, thickened skin, dry skin, seborrheic keratosis, scaling, and to enhance the product. So these all are the indications, out of which the Medi-E facial or the superficial peels will set in for every place. Okay. Out of this, now my question to the doctors quickly is, which indication is best suited for the very superficial Medi-E facial peels? Which indication is the best suited? Let's see. From the ones here which is mentioned. Correct. So photo damage, rough texture, dull hollow skin, tanning, all of these would come into play. But also make a note, it will also help in all the indications which are mentioned here to have a beginning therapy or a beginner therapy, what it is called as. All right. So as we were discussing that if we have to do the aging treatment, anti-aging treatment, we have to go a little deeper. That is in the dermal layer. So that's where your collagen, elastin, fibroblasts are. So you have to treat the dermis. As you can see in the dermis, presence of fibroblasts, collagen, elastin, hyaluronic acid, and so many things are there. Now, if I have to ask you one more question, if you have RF and if you have a glycolic acid peel with the pH of 1.5 and the patient has come for anti-aging treatment, which out of both would you choose? Would you choose the RF or would you choose the glycolic acid of 1.5? Okay, I can see everyone, most of them saying RF and some of them saying glycolic acid. Very good, very good. So now understand, it depends on what RF you have first. Okay, if it's a bipolar RF, understand that the depth of the RF is only going to be maximum the epidermal dermal junction. Depends on what power of RF you have. If you have microneedling radio frequency, excellent, superb, suited device for the dermal, collagen, fibroblasts, elastin, everything. Now understand this gold nugget and you will love this gold nugget. I asked you to choose whether you would choose RF or would you choose the peel. Most of you all were choosing one, but now understand, if you just chose RF and did RF for the anti-aging, RF is not going to help you increase the skin cell turnover rate. So even with the RF, if you increase the collagen, increase the fibroblasts, increase the hyaluronic acid, the skin won't exfoliate. You need to do combination therapies. Combination therapies which include either doing RF initially, then doing the peel later on. Okay, so you get added benefits of the desquamation, skin cell turnover, and anti-aging. So here what gold nugget do we take is that any skin treatment needs integration and multiple intervention. It is not just one specific therapy which you would be looking at. It will require multiple specific integrations. As I was telling you earlier, that when you see the skin of the patient, you see the layers on what you want to work, which layer you want to work on, which layer you want to improve, and with what you are going to improve. Okay, so integration of multiple therapies to give perfect result in patients above 30-35. So sometimes people say, I applied such an expensive peel on the patient, and these are doctors who come with the questions. So these are real-time questions. I applied so expensive peel on the patient, he's 40-45, and the patient is not getting results. But you are only doing peel. You are just applying the peel, neutralizing it, and coming back. Maximum what will happen, increase skin cell turnover rate, and some of the tanning, dullness would be reduced. But what about the fibroblasts? What about the collagen? What about the hyaluronic acid? What about the internal dermal layer which you have not treated at all by doing any of the peel or by doing the Medi-E facial? So integration of the treatments. And more invasive treatments towards the dermis would yield much better results in terms of the fibroblast, collagen, elastin. So as you can see, a younger skin and an aging skin, how big the difference and startling the difference is once the aging starts. And look at how reduced they become, and that's what causes the sag. Okay. Then we're looking at the Fitzpatrick skin type from type 1 to type 6, where the type 6 have more melanin pigment and they are usually tan but don't burn, and the type 1 usually burns but never tan. Okay, so my question for all the doctors is, if you have a patient who's type 6 and she visits your clinic, type 6 Fitzpatrick, okay, and has hyperpigmentation. So already she is dark in skin type, but at the same time also she has hyperpigmentation. Okay. So now what would you choose in terms of therapy? I'll give you two options of invasive NDI, Q switch NDI laser, or a lactic acid peel. Let's see. I'm trying to make your mind function on when to choose what. Let's see. Some of the doctors have already become smart and they said, oh, you talked about combination treatments and now we are going to do combination treatments. I'll do both. Okay, good, all right. Okay. So understand, laser will hold more thermal energy. Okay, light energy when absorbed in the skin will get transformed into heat energy also. Okay, and you love the physics and science when they are integrating. Okay, it's a dark skin. The melanocytes are producing more melanin pigments. Plus, if the patient who's Fitzpatrick 6 type 6 is having hyperpigmentation. So the already melanocyte which is present in the basal layer producing melanin pigment is additionally producing more melanin pigment. Now when you do Q switch on such patients, there is high possible chance that the thermal energy is also going to impact the surrounding areas and tissues and cause PIH, that is the post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. The Fitzpatrick 5, 6 are usually more prone for the PIH, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. But if your choice of option was peel, at least it could have been a safer option in terms of avoiding the PIH. Okay. Now understand that if you're dealing, now this is a very, very beautiful point which should be written in bold letters with gold nuggets. If you are dealing with Fitzpatrick type 6 and you see hyperpigmentation, you want to work on that, first thing is you have to prep the skin with mild peels. Okay, it's not that the patient has come and directly you start applying glycolic, directly you start applying lactic, mainly any higher peels or deeper peels, okay, or directly start doing invasive procedure, it will result in PIH. Gold nugget. Dark skin, hyperpigmentation, how to avoid the PIH? Start with the mild peels. Let the skin get accustomed to some acid, some enzyme. Let the desquamation and skin cell turnover rate increase. So they also become your ideal candidate in the medifacial procedures because it preps the skin. The more prepped the skin is, the more understanding you will have about the response of the results on the patient, and then also further you would be able to give or do a little more deeper peels on the patient. Correct, Manali. Priming of the skin. Excellent. All right. So we just saw the examples: deep wrinkles, loss of elasticity, oil congested skin, dehydrated skin, acne, enlarged pores, clogged pores, uneven skin type, discoloration, lack of vibrancy, aging skin, lacking vitality, and loss of firmness. So integration of treatments, including the dermal, including the dermis, including the epidermis, is ultimately going to result in better skin results for your patients. Okay, what are the benefits? Increased hydration, dramatically reduce wrinkles, increase skin texture, enhance confidence and self-esteem. And as I was telling you that everyone is obsessed with the Korean treatments, Doctors themselves are also promoting it, nothing wrong in it, but the patients want the skin to be transformed into something which is looking like a Korean skin type. Okay, so it is more about hydration, and we'll discuss more on how to give that results even with the base enzyme peels. All right. People ask that any peels can be done anytime. The answer is no. You have contraindications in place, even for the medifacials, I would say, or the mild peels. We just spoke about priming of the skin. Apart from that, you also take the history where if you find these things, you will delay, postpone the procedure, prepare the skin for the upcoming treatment which you're going to do in your clinic. So any fillers which are being used, any Botox which is being used, and on the filler, I'd also like to discuss quickly on a very important aspect. There was a CT scan, a 3D scan done of a face of a female patient who was repeatedly doing filler. And what they observed was that the filler doesn't disintegrate completely over a period of time. It stays. And people keep on repeating it. People on the cheek or on the face or on the jawline, whatever. So it keeps on repeating. The treatment protocol keeps on repeating. But what was observed that the filler had spread across all over the face. It had dislodged from one particular area, and some of the filler is in some different region, and there is presence of filler throughout the face. Okay, which proved one thing, and one thing, that is the fillers don't disintegrate completely, and it will lead to the enlargement of the face over a period of time if someone who's doing it on the regular basis, and that is what is observed. So that's why you will see that the female actresses who are getting the fillers done for the first year, second year, they look excellent, they look very beautiful, and then after some time you will see that their face has become more rounded, the face is now more looking swollen, and they also turned as a pillow face. Okay, so if someone has done filler and you will do medifacial, you will do all those procedures, it will lead to the spread of the filler around and across the area, and after some time the face will start looking little the aspect of the face, the ratio of the face is not going to be the golden ratio, I'll say. So we keep that in mind particularly. Yes, some of them are even giving examples of whose face is looking swollen. So any next time you see some female actress's face swollen who had done filler earlier, you know the reason now. Botox, severe form of acne. So if control the acne first, inflammation of the skin, dermatological condition, eczema, psoriasis, control the condition, cure the underlying. Facial waxing, open lesions, autoimmune or communicable diseases, allergies to product and ingredients. Of course, you take the history, and that's when you know. Retin A, AHAs, and peels, which they have been using. As I told you, the products have become very, very common to find nowadays. And isotretinoin, very, very important and critical, because that is what makes the corneum layer, stratum corneocyte layer, very thin. So any peel you apply is going to go a little more deeper, and the no downtime aspect would be lost if the person is on a isotretinoin. So at least bare minimum recommendation is 30 to 45 days of stoppage before application of any of the peel. Otherwise, the effect would be in an unknown category, because the peeling would be more. So even if you are using a mild peel, there might be a higher chance of peeling. Then we come to the basic steps, which we are also going to observe in the practicals, which is cleansing. So we will see in the practical how to cleanse, how to exfoliate, how to hydrate, how to mask. So I better leave it to the practical application. Plus, I told you that you have to integrate, you as a medical professional, as a clinical professional, you have to integrate things along with the peels. And what can they be? They can be Q switch enzymes, NDAG, it can be RF, it can be microdermabrasion, a high frequency device, an ultrasound device, and an electroporation device, a microneedling radio frequency device, a LED laser facial, that is application of the light devices for penetrations, and intense pulse light. Now, intense pulse light works on the visible light frequency. It is not a laser, but because of its physics of having visible light spectrum, the depth of the light is superficial. And because the depth of the light is superficial, you know where it is going to work best. It is going to work on those melanocytes. It's going to work on those melanin pigments. It's going to work on the epidermal level, which we need for hyperpigmentation. Apart from that, you know where the IPL would work best. Let me know in the chat. If it works superficially, of course, hyperpigmentation, superficial pigmentation works best, but where else the IPL will work excellently? Very good. Acne, regeneration. What else? Tanning. What else? What else? Photo aging. Right, Dipali, that is the answer which I was looking for the wellness hair reduction. So a dyed hair laser works on 808 nanometer, goes till the dermal layer, dermal layer, dermal junction, mid dermis. That's why the wellness hair don't get results. So the people, sometimes people think IPL is a waste of time, money and effort, but IPL works best on the epidermal layer, and that's why wellness hair removal also with IPL is excellent. Okay. So the types of medifacials which you're looking at, one with the chemical peel, one with the microdermabrasion, with the lasers, Q-switch, Nd:YAG, neodymium, yttrium, garnet laser, CO2 laser, other aspects of laser. Okay. So all these aspects, when we combine, we can call it as a medifacial, radio frequency facial. As you can see, quad polar, pentapolar, bipolar, all these devices of RF are very, very important. And why it is important, you know, because you want to work on the dermal layer as well. Okay. Plus there are O2 facials also, which we also call it as the Hydra facial. If for the people who attended, even last time we were talking about the Hydra facial device, on how it can exfoliate with certain elements, how it can infuse with certain elements, and how it can oxygenate the skin. So a hydrofacial also becomes completely different and separate. So don't mix these categories at all. Medifacial is different, hydrofacial is different. The steps, protocols are completely different. So all these treatment modalities, these therapies, you have to make different names for each, which includes various procedures, out of which we're going to see one today with all the steps and procedures. All right. Then the LED facials, which help in penetration. So post procedure, to reduce the downtime, to cool down the skin, you can do these therapies. Collagen boosting facials, as you can see, the electroporation, MNRF, mesoporation device being used. And then the most advanced, the exosome facials, where you inject exosomes in the skin. Okay, so these are different facial aspects which we are looking at, and you can see how broad it has gone to, where exosomes are also being used in the medifacial with microneedling, with laser, with RF, with PRP, with chemical peel. Plus, suppose if you're just doing the enzyme peel, you can integrate it with the enzyme peel as well. Okay, integration to deliver the best possible results. Okay, so these are the steps. Again, these steps are what we are going to see during the practical, so it will be very easy to understand, and all the steps which are mentioned here, you can see clearly, are going to be shown on how to do it on your patient. Okay, so which include, I'll just brief you on them, and then we'll see it on the practical as well, where we do cleansing, we do detox, or you could do dermaplaning as well, you do scrubbing, then you apply the peel. Post the peel, you will neutralize. Then there is hydrodermabrasion, there's hydration, cooling, and regeneration, which we'll see during the practical. All right. These are the clear-cut steps which you have to follow during the procedures of Medifacial. Okay, pay clear attention here where you prep the skin. Okay, prepping the skin is extremely important, where you will clean, you will degrease, then the chemical peel application, then neutralization, and as you can see, with an optional step of retinoid application, because the retinoid will increase the boosting capacity of the peel. Okay, the depth of the peel can be increased, and at the last you will have soothe and protect. Okay, so you will send the patient without any erythema, without any redness, without any burning, without any itching. That is something to be followed. This is how your armamentarium should look like. So during the practical, you will see that how the setup has to be there. One thing also very important, as you can see, all the brand names have been removed. The brand name doesn't have to be exposed in front of the patient. That is the reason, that is the core reason why the brand names are hidden here. Patient shouldn't know what products you are using, though you can inform them, but though all the brand names have to be avoided. You can see all the application, right from cleansing, the scrubbing, the peel application, and the cooling, all have been placed, plus a kidney tray is there, applicator bowl is there, brushes are there, which we will also see during the practical demonstration. But this is how it should look, and you can see right till the end, moisturizer, sunscreen, both have been added over there. Now this is very interesting on the areas and the swiping motion which even your hands will have, and which even while doing the procedures which you need to note down. So as you can see on the forehead, it is an upward direction, all right, and this remains constant. This is a universal thing where it is going to remain constant completely. On the nose, okay, on the bridge of the nose is downwards, and on the side of the nose sideways. Now what peel you are using will depend whether you have to apply it under eye, in the periorbital region, on the eyelid or not. Okay, similarly on the cheeks, as you can see, it is sidewards, and the direction is slightly upwards only, it is not extremely flat. Around the lips also sidewards. So this image you can screenshot because it's an universal application aspect. All right. Then further, as I told you, if you can integrate things, you can integrate RF, you can integrate microcurrent, you can add it up and increase the penetration of your products. Okay, so as you can see here, microcurrent is being used, which is also being used on the paralytic faces. The same is being integrated in the facial procedures to enhance the depth of the applications on the face. Then a very important step is lymphatic drainage. As you can see, when the procedure is over and when you are to cool down and when you have to apply the moisturizer, or when you have to apply the sunscreen, what you can do is also do a lymphatic drainage, out of which very important ones are the submandibular, the post-auricular. Okay, so you can just apply it and take your fingers, run your fingers through towards the lymphatic draining points. Okay, and as I was talking about the LED mask, LED therapy, which you can integrate at the end of the therapy, where you can apply serums, where you can apply cooling serums, and then apply the LED sheet mask with the photodynamic therapy. Okay, you have various wavelengths. As you can see, all are going to be extremely superficial, so very good for hyperpigmentations. Okay, then we come to the procedures and the products which we are going to see today, out of which yellow peel is what we are also going to see. And yellow peel Medifacial is also possible without downtime, and that is a very unique thing, because we've observed that yellow peel, the name is associated with downtime, is associated with keeping the peel for a long time, keeping the peel overnight, sending the patient with a yellow face. All these things are attributed, but we are looking at a specific product of yellow peel which involves no downtime, which you can also integrate in the Medifacial. So let's look at the contents. retinol, lactic acid, kojic acid, niacinamide, phytic acid, salicylic, and alpha-arbutin. All ingredients are excellent and at par with the hyperpigmentation. Okay, out of which alpha-arbutin specifically is a tyrosinase inhibitor, which helps you produce less melanin from the melanocytes. Let's look at the mechanism of action in a better way with the percentage of each. So lactic acid will help the moisturization and stimulate collagen. Retinol 1.5% accelerates the skin cell turnover rate, and plus if you have observed, it also helps in boosting the peel penetration. Kojic acid, a very safe acid to apply on the face, which reduces pigment synthesis. Alpha arbutin, as I was discussing, inhibits the tyrosinase enzyme to help reduce the pigmentation. Salicylic acid, which is there in the product itself, 0.5%, and phytic acid, which chelates the eye and brightens the skin. Niacinamide, as you all know, improves skin elasticity and enhance the skin barrier function. So Medi-E facial with yellow peel is something very, very new and unique, which we are going to talk. Also see the product today. Okay, so this is how the tyrosinase pathway, the melanin biosynthesis pathway is, and the one which you saw, the alpha-arbutin, helps blocks the tyrosinase enzyme, ultimately blocking the production of the melanin pigment. Okay, so now my question to the doctors who are present is, if you block the tyrosinase enzyme, okay, and you block the production of the black melanin pigment, that is the eumelanin pigment, is this statement true or false? Type T if it is true and F it is false. By using alpha-arbutin inhibitors or by using tyrosinase inhibitors, once you block the eumelanin, dark black melanin pigment, will it help? It will help in production of more eumelanin pigment. Is it T or F? Blocking tyrosinase enzyme with the help of alpha-arbutin or elements which will inhibit tyrosinase, reducing the DHI, eumelanin, black melanin, will it increase the eumelanin production? I can see a lot of confusion here. I can see some answering true, some answering false. Okay, so the right answer is it will not at all help in increasing eumelanin production. All it is going to do is just block out the eumelanin production. So this brings us to the conclusion on the fairness aspect also, where the patients are demanding from Fitzpatrick skin type 6, they want a Fitzpatrick type 1, 2, which is impossible to attain because you are not going to help in production of new eumelanin pigment. You are just blocking out the production of DHI melanin pigment, which will help with the hyperpigmentation, which will help with the skin tone and texture, but not in transformation and transition of the patient's skin type. Okay, so where do we use the yellow peel? Skin pigmentation, sunburn, regeneration, and fine line and wrinkles. Protocol to use the yellow peel we'll see during the practical demonstration. This we've already discussed on how we differentiate from regular facials. And all the steps which you can see on the screen right now of the cleanser, pre-peel degreasing toner, pumpkin peel, multi-active serums, Hydra Moist, TSA, and marine soothing aqua mask. Whatever you can see on the screen right now is what is going to be demonstrated practically real time. Okay, and let's analyze. You will only analyze the skin type and choose the peel for that particular patient. Similarly, like the one which you saw on the screen earlier, the pumpkin, you have various peels like the citrus, like the manuka honey, like the enzyme peels. All these are the enzyme peels, and along with the enzyme peels, there are some peels which are no downtime based peels, which are pH 3.5, which also can be integrated in Medi-E facials because they are no downtime peels because they are not acidic. So they can be integrated along with these products which you can see, which are very similar to the ones which you can see on the screen, where the clean cleanser, the degreaser, the peel, the multi-active serum, the Hydra Moist, and the marine soothing aqua mask. The protocols will remain the same, but just the peel application would change. Okay. All right. So we have to switch to the live patient demonstration, and there is of course, there is a doubt solving session, a dedicated doubt solving session also at the end, along with which, let me also tell you that we have also called the CEO of the company who is manufacturing the peels. So all your other doubts are also going to be solved, and they are also going to be actively involved in the live demonstration. So the live demonstration itself is going to be a very, very fun task where you will be just sitting, viewing, and having the great experience of learning the Medifacial in depth, in complete. All right. Before we move to the practical demonstration, as we initially discussed, that spending time learning, going ahead and involving yourself in the knowledge is extremely important. And most of you all know that we have an upcoming symposium which is happening on May 24th and 25th, Saturday, Sunday, where of the same company we are also going to talk about IVs, which is again going to be very, very important for you to attend. But let's see what other things are there in store. Like Dr. Achal just messaged that she's registered. So involving yourself in knowledge and upgradation of the knowledge has to be very, very important. Okay, so let's look at why you should attend, so that you stay updated, we have a stronger medical community, boosts the research and development, builds public trust. Okay, so if you don't become a part, then who does? You have to become a part. We are 260 doctors right now in participation, right now who are viewing this. Imagine the community, imagine the strength that we would hold, that this is an online event where I'm talking to you in the camera without your physical presence. Imagine all of us gathering together. Imagine the power which we would create. So it's happening at Marriott. We've chosen a global venue this time for the symposium. All the attending participants can join. I can see people are asking who can join. All the attending participants can join irrespective and join the knowledge extravaganza. So it's happening at Marriott. It's going to be a very good location for you to enjoy as well. So this is from the Marriott themselves. They have sent us a letter where they have spoken on how they are going to give us a good hospitality and the doctors who are going to come over there. So it's on 24th, 25th, Saturday and Sunday of the May 2025. A year to learn, grow, evolve, upgrade, upskill, and network. Because with networking only, you are going to reach to new limits and new levels. So these are some speakers, some guest speakers who are really, really exceptional in their own fields. Some of them are gold medalists, some of them are dermatologists, some of them are plastic surgeons, some of them are surgeons, oral maxillofacial surgeons. Great networking opportunity with these. Even we've seen that few of the doctors have also connected with these doctors and they refer to these doctors as well. And it's become a very different bond for some of the doctors. As you can see, this is a note from the scientific committee and they wish everyone success and growth throughout. Now, if few people are asking what are the topics, what is going to be covered, as I told you, one additional new topic which is going to be covered is also about the IVs in medical aesthetics. And the peels which we are talking about today, they itself also hold the IVs for the medical aesthetics, which you will see in the symposium as well. So future of medicine and healthcare, regenerative, functional and anti-aging medicine, beyond the beams, and you will get to experience all the never seen before equipments If you might have seen original Hydra facial, original international machines, they are going to be kept for your experience and learning. Of course, in clinical marketing, extremely important. Okay. Along with that, as you can see, innovations in what other topics? Innovation in aesthetic medicine, medical neurotoxin, thread, filler, body contouring, fat reduction, Ozempic, which is very new and in trend. Artificial intelligence in healthcare, wellness integrative in cosmetic gynecology, injectable implants, medical legal discussions, hair regenerative stem cells, IPRF, and the topics which you can see on the screen right now are the first time in India topics which are going to happen in the conference. As you can see on the screen, these topics are never covered ever in any conference till date in India because they are very recent. Okay, hydrocolon therapy, PEMF and negative ion therapy, semaglutide therapy, injectable semaglutide therapy, telomeres, biological aging and diagnostic therapies, NAD plus injections, IVs, subcutaneous NAD injections, the recent breakthrough in anti-aging. That is going to be covered. We're going to do live demonstration also on the same. Whole body cryotherapy. So you can see I'm getting tired speaking of the topics and they are not ending. And of course, it's going to be beyond that and much more. And it's just not about learning, of course, learning. And of course, it comes with having a lot of fun. So all food inclusions, meal inclusions are going to be there for both the days. The breakfast, lunch, your high teas, everything is going to be there for 2 days. So we are trying to make sure that you're learning and also having fun at the same time. So 1,000 memories and friends, and that is for a lifetime. Let's look at the price and the fees as you can see on the screen. 30 minutes from Mumbai airport, the venue. 2 days of knowledge extravaganza, 24th and 25th. And you can see there are affordable stay options. People are asking where to stay. There are plenty stay options around Marriott. Of course, the admins are also going to help you with it. Plenty. When I say plenty, there are plenty, right? From very affordable to a very lavish. Now, that depends on your taste on how and where you want to stay. But you have to come to the event and attend both the days so that you can break through from the circle of regular. Okay, and first time in India agendas, of course, that is not comparable. Now, we know how difficult it is for people traveling. We know how difficult it is to manage time. So, for few slots left, we have still kept the price at 7,999, and the link is going to be in the chat where you get access to each and everything, and only few spots are left at this price because we have already given out the links to the past attendees and they have registered as well. So as you can see, the link is going to be there in chat. So whatever we discussed, all of that, and beyond that, of course, the things are going to be there. So the link is there in the chat. You can register. In the meanwhile, we set up the practical demonstration. Okay. And if you have any queries, you can put it in the chat as well. All right. So as you can see on the screen, the benefits for both the days have been mentioned. All 2 days exhibition access, symposium agenda access, 2 days of indulgent food, 2 days of networking, and everything what has been mentioned is there, and the link has been shared. Whenever you click on the link, it will take you to the payment page and you will get an instant receipt of confirmation. So now we are going to switch to the practical mode, and in the meanwhile the link is going to be there in the chat, so we're just setting that up. So in the meanwhile you can take your time of 2 minutes to register, and we will add your name to the roster of the people who are attending. Okay, so share the link again, admins, in the chat, and let's switch to the
Hi. So wishing all of you a very good evening to all the doctors. We are from Globlank. My name is Kuldeep Verma. And before I start, I would like to say thank you very much to Dr. Prithvi Vaiti, who has invited us today for this program. And we are really excited to speak to all of you, and as well as giving you the live demonstration of the various fields which we have got. And of course, we have got one of the volunteers who will be just taking it as per the skin condition which she has got. So, just to introduce myself again, my name is Kuldeep Verma, and I belong to a company called Globlank, which is there in the market for last more than 1.5 decades now. And we are regarded as the medifacial experts because of the kind of experience and knowledge we have brought to this field. And we have got various peels where we have got chemical peels as well as we have got natural peels. So my colleague Mahesh Ahuja, who is just sitting next to me, he is one of our senior managers who is taking care of West and South India. And he is an expert when we talk about the medifacials, and he has stood in more than 500 demos, have trained many teams, and visited a number of clinics where he has been indulged into the training, the therapist, and talking to doctors and imparting the knowledge which was acquired over the last 6 years. So I will just hand it over to Mahesh, who will be talking to all of you and also giving the live demonstration of the medifacial which we have got. Over to you, Mahesh.
Thank you so much, sir. I would like to have a mic ticket on. Namaste, everyone. My name is Mahesh Ahuja, and I'm working as an aesthetic business consultant of the Globlank. And I would like to Doctor, speak for live demonstration for pumpkin peel medifacial. Doctor, with your permission.
Yes.
And please come closer. So as we can see, Miss Taranum, right? Miss Taranum, as we can see, she has got tanning, and Is my voice audible, or shall I speak little loud? Yeah. So Miss Taranum has got little drier skin on her cheeks, chin, and forehead. So probably we can understand that the case is a combination skin condition, and we are going to perform today pumpkin peel medifacial, which has a zero downtime. So I would just get 1 more minute to start up the medifacial, and till then just stay tuned. Just give us 1 more minute. We are all set up here. we are all ready to perform pumpkin peel medifacial on Miss Taranum. Thank you. मैं बुलाई ना करिश्मा को.
Alright. Before we start, I want you to analyze the skin type and which peel should we use on the skin type. That is what I want you to answer. So let's show the face of the patient and let's see on what analysis can we do and what skin type she has. More on the front. Zoom in on the indications. Yeah. Correct. Sunspot, dull skin, correct. Pigmentation, uneven skin tone, under eye, periorbital pigmentation. All right. I can see the indications that the indications have been rightly answered. Now it's the time to choose the peel. So choose the peel. Let's see what peel can we choose. Glycolic, kojic, pumpkin, yellow, lactic, yellow combination. All right. So we are going to do pumpkin peel itself. All the complete steps of the pumpkin peel are going to be done right from the first step to the end. And I request Mahesh first to show all the products before we begin the procedure and just give a short brief on the products which we are going to be using.
So thank you, Dr. Prithvi sir. So we are going to tell shortly about the pumpkin peel medifacial products and protocol. First product, we are going to perform the medifacial with a cream cleanser. So cream cleanser, it does cleanse not only oils but makeup as well. Anybody have a oil-based dirt, makeup-based dirt? It helps to remove easily and deeply. So cleanser will be the first step, which takes 3 to 5 minutes. In case somebody having a normal skin, healthy skin, you can use the scraper as well. Many of you must having the battery operated one also works, or with a Hydra machine also it would be great to perform the medifacial with a cleansing first. So cream cleanser 3 to 5 minutes, or in case somebody have acne, let's say Miss Taranum has we analyze that she have a dry skin or under eye circles or sensitive skin, we must consider a combination. We will be going to doing that with handy cleansing. Second step, we are using pre-peel degreasing toner. Why pre-peel degreasing toner? Pre-peel degreasing toner, it not only cleanser already done, then pre-peel degreasing toner, it will do like double cleansing. It will remove all water-based dirts. All water-based dirt, it will be moved off. Now coming to the third point. 2 products together. Pumpkin peel and peel activator. The full name is pumpkin glow renewal activator. We call it peel activator. So we are going to use these both products, mix well in the pumpkin peel and make it smooth paste to apply evenly on the face and leave it for 15 to 30 minutes as per tolerability of the client. Afterwards, we'll wipe off the peel and we can use it thermal spring aqua. This is basically sodium bicarbonate water, consists of micro trace elements, which really gives super results in terms of penetrating. We can use ultrasonic or cold probe as per depending on the client skin. Example, somebody cannot tolerate somebody having acne and they cannot tolerate the ultrasound or ultrasonic machine. We can use cold hammer, or in case somebody is not able to tolerate anything, you can do handy penetration also. First, you apply the thermal spring aqua, shake well before use any product, whatever possible, and do add on 2 more products known as, these are trio. Basically, these things to be penetrated. multi-active serum, Hydromoy serum, and thermal spring aqua. Multi-active serum is basically multi-peptide serum. It consists of vitamin C in form of encapsulated ascorbic phosphate, and it has a glutathione, beta-arbutin, matrixyl, lot of active ingredients basically, and retinol palmitate, which is basically a derivative of retinol again. So in some cases, in dry cases, you can do patch test as well before apply, before thermal spring aqua also. You can do patch test. If it's not suitable, you can use just a thermal spring aqua and Hydromoy serum together. And in case it's suitable to all the clients, you can use it 4 or 5 pumps of each serum. And first you apply thermal spring aqua, spray 4, 5, 8 sprays as per required face and neck, and take this serum and use an applicator or brush and use 4 or 5 pumps as I said. Apply evenly to the face, neck, even under eye dark circles, you can use it. So once the penetration done, now we don't need to wash off the things. Now we need to use a face pack, which is known as Marine Soothing Aqua Mask. This one will be basically shrink the pores, provide the soothness to the skin, and hydrate the skin and brightening the skin as well. Is it visible? Perfect. So last but not least, since it's a night time, we had to close the procedure also. So Ultra Gleam Moisturizer, we had to do moisturization of the skin. And if it's in a daytime, patient is coming or client is coming, you can use it sunscreen at least SPF 50 plus, and advise client to do not use harsh chemical products at least 2-3 days after medication. So coming to the point, again, I'm bringing all of you in theory. Many of you must have heard who are doing Medifacial that clients, they are asking how frequently we should come for Medifacial session, or frequently asked question we are hearing from our valuable doctors that how many days glow will last. So the answer is we are not doing any miracle. We are doing gentle exfoliation with a zero downtime or minimal downtime. So we have some peels. We are advising our doctor, we are suggesting, we have 3 peels, black olive and citrus peel. These are really home care peels, can be given to the clients strictly once for rejuvenation purpose. Once they're done Medifacial at your clinic, they can use this any of them according to their skin. You can give them as a home care peels, so they rejuvenate for long life, and they can repeat their sittings in 15 days or 21 days, and when required or suggested by doctors.
Just show it again. That part was.
So I'll repeat the. Many of hearing like how many days glow will last. So our suggestion is like we can use Manuka honey, black olive, Manuka honey, black olive and citrus peel as a home care peels. So these things are not with a much active ingredients and very safe and easy to perform at home. So after Medifacial, you can ask client to do this peels at home only in a 1 week duration, once in a week or twice in a week, depends on the skin health, male or female, depends. So you can use these as a home care to last the result long. What they are expecting nowadays, customers or clients, that we did Medifacial at doctor's clinic, our glow should last 20 days, 21 days, which is not possible in any parlor or normal facials. So here we are coming with a new ideas, what we are learning from our valuable doctors only. So these 3 are great products again to sustain the glow for long life and keep the skin rejuvenate forever, as long as the products are being used. So now we'll be starting the pumpkin peel Medifacial, doctor. And
yellow
peel as well, I would like to introduce you. Here is our yellow peel. Yellow peel, whenever we are hearing yellow peel, in our mind it's coming like a yellow peel 10%, 15% at least. Our yellow peel, we are the only company who had took the call to provide in the market, to make in the market with retinol 1.5%. I'm not saying it doesn't have downtime, but very minimal downtime. In fact, you can merge all the products which I show you, cleanser, pre-peel toner, yellow peel you can combine, and a post-peel neutralizer and serums you can increase the penetration, and the moisturizer and face pack also you can apply. So it became yellow peel Medifacial, or facial we must call. And again, the indications are same as Dr. Prithvi sir told to everyone. So these are the products all you require. I would request Ms. Simran, please just have a glimpse of all glimpse. Yeah. required to complete the medifacial. All the medifacial, Mandelic, Elite, Yellow Peel, Pumpkin, all these products only are required.
So there was a question on the peel activator. What are the ingredients?
Sure, sir. I would let you know. The peel activator consists of folic acid, means vitamin B9 2%, pumpkin seed oil, pumpkin enzyme vinegar, tranexamic acid 5%, niacinamide 5%, aloe vera 200x, hydrogen, aquaporin 2%, lactic acid 3%, and citric acid also is there. This basically boosts the result of pumpkin peel itself. Peel activator we call. The full name is pumpkin glow renewal activator. Can we start, doctor? Please, Ms. Karishma. Ms. Taranum, we are performing. Ma'am. So first product we are going to use cream cleanser. You can take it 4-5 pumps and do the cleansing thoroughly. Thank you. Just 3 to 5 minutes. And I would like to, you can take 4-5 pumps. How many pumps you took, ma'am? You want one more? Have it. Just damp your fingers since you are doing by hands. And by the way, when we are doing by hands, we must damp our fingers. And in case you are using the scraper, which I showed you earlier, this scraper, you don't need to add on water or any sprays, just a cream cleanser, and you use the scraper and it remove all the sebum, impurity and dirt itself. 3 to 5 minutes. I think you can damp your finger, ma'am. Just 3 to 5 minutes, both hands. It's a very easy medifacial, and along with doctor, I would like to communicate about their this one ROI as well about that.
Yeah,
May I? Yeah.
Sure.
Doctors, I'm see.
Let me just.
Yeah, please 1 second. Over to Dr. Prithvi.
So as you can see, few basic steps are happening, and now right now the cleansing is happening. Just look at the way the cleansing is happening. That is also very, very important. The products which you are seeing can maybe also change. Okay, but remember the step always. Remember the way the protocol is being done. Okay, so you have tens and thousands of cleansers which you can get. But specifically what you want to do is remember the protocol, remember the way the cleansing is being done. Now, before we go to the ROI, that is how we charge to the patient. So as you saw that there are different integration aspects which you are going to utilize in your patient. So are you going to add RF? Are you going to add microneedling? Are you going to add exosomes? Are you going to add any other procedure and protocols? So all these aspects are going to be shown the patient so they don't miss out on the procedure. So are you going to integrate any one of these procedures, then your cost of the procedures directly jump to something else completely. Now what we are going to talk is specific medifacial with the enzyme peels without integration of any other elements like exosomes or peels or MNRF. These are basic medifacial with enzyme peel protocols. So yes, you can go ahead.
Thank you, doctor. So doctor, I was speaking for ROI. Basically, our medifacials are being charged depends on the area, 4,000 to 7,000, in fact 10,000 also. I'm very seriously stating the words and numbers what I'm stating right away. Our cost of the any medifacial like a pumpkin, Mandelic, Elite, these are the medifacial. They are really cutting and made with a cutting edge technology. They are really providing ultimate glow. They are providing ultimate results. What your clients are expecting from you as a doctor, which you can justify or differentiate the difference between parlors and the doctor medifacials. So ROI, let's say example, my medifacial kit is 14,000, from which you can conduct 30 demos. 30 facials or sessions, I must say, and your income could be like 1.2 lakh, 1.5 lakh, or 2 lakhs. And I'm very seriously telling about that. Whenever you are going on a lunch breaks or split shifts, or even you are on vacation or any occasion, the show must be go on, or show could be go on. We are sometime providing the video conferences or video call trainings as well, in case somebody having some doubts. So theoretically or practical also we do provide, and these things are really helpful, become helpful, or I must say another passive source income to the doctors. They are really enjoying a great OPD, and clients are constantly coming to them. And more beautiful things about the Globe Bank products and Medifacial, these are not the products available any parlor, salon, or online platforms. These are the products only by doctors and for doctors. So you won't have a stress like which parlor would be using the same. Nothing is going to be like that. We are just for you, and we are always delighted to work with the doctors only. So these are the things I thought during the demonstration to share my inputs as well. I think 3 minutes done, ma'am. We can start removing. So you please check the closely. Right after cleansing, I'm telling you, at least 15 to 20% we achieved our target. The rest, all different product will do its job. Each product will coordinate with each other and bring the ultimate glow or ultimate results as our client is expecting from us.
So there are some past users who are asking the question. Both of you all can in fact take up that question.
I would like to see the questions.
Yeah, so the question being asked is that some of them are using the products, and they are asking that if the patient is not satisfied with the results, or if the patient
This
is
is
not
common.
happy with the result, how do we tackle it?
Correct, sir. Sir, this is very common problems we often heard. Usually, sir, this is a game of the timing. This is a game of the timing. As example, how many minutes you are keeping the peel. See, whenever I have no doubt, whenever any doctor is doing the peels or Medifacial or happening under their lead or tutorship, there is a no choice that a patient or client doesn't get result. It is only when staff are doing, then only it's possible they may not get results, and they have some fear, like if we kept too long peel, what would happen the next. So I would like to tell, like it's just a matter of the peel. And again, what clients are doing outside of your clinic, that is again a very important point. What they are eating, how they are roaming around, they are using sunscreen, they are not using, whether they are smoking, whether they are drinking, lot of things are matter to sustain the glow. So this is very common questions we are hearing from our doctors, like my client didn't get results, so what would be the things. And we are providing the available information with us, and somehow doctors are being satisfied with our inputs as well. So again you can come to the, sir, can we start again the, so ma'am, you can take the cotton. Do we have, we would need little cotton. Yes, cotton we would need, or you can just take 1 second, ma'am. Yeah, we would need little bit cotton, I requested. Just sorry doctors, you have to hold for 1 minute just until I get cotton. Thank you. So second step is pre-peel degreasing toner. As I said, ma'am, please you take it. Pre-peel degreasing toner, it cleanses as a double cleansing. We did already cleansing. As you can notice, the glow has started coming. Now second step, you take 4-5 pumps and soak in the cotton and dab, spread evenly to the skin. This will cleanse again water-based dirt. So peel can penetrate nicely and give nicely nutrients to the required nutrients to the skin, plus hydration to the skin. Pumpkin peel we would start. Now toner being spreaded evenly, perfectly. And by the way, this procedure takes time up to 45 minutes to 1 hour, depends. So today it may take up to 1 hour because we are in a webcam, and we are going to open now pumpkin peel itself. Have a look at it. This is how the box comes. These 3 peels we are providing, basically 150 gram pumpkin peel you would be receiving, which is sufficient for 30 clients. And how much quantity required? Again, it depends. Let's say somebody have a beard. You don't need that much quantity. Basically, this thumb tip quantity, or if I show you on spatula, that much quantity is enough. So I will show you, sir. Please help me.
Yeah.
Please hold on. This is how the texture, pumpkin peel. And pumpkin peel consists of, by the way, pumpkin puree, which is an active ingredient. It has all AHAs, BHAs. See the quantity I am taking. All AHAs, BHAs, gluconate, salicylic, lactic acid, pumpkin puree itself. It is suitable to all skin condition, I must say. Anybody coming for rejuvenation, they can enjoy pumpkin peel Medifacial without any hesitation. And we have some practical experience which is not in the books, but definitely I'm going to reveal these secrets which I have learned through the life and from Dr. Prithvi as well, and so many doctors wherever I have performed the Medifacial demos. Here's a pumpkin peel activator. As I said, we had to mix well before we use, and we are going to use 4-5 sprays. 4-5 spray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To just smooth the texture and make a smooth paste, so we can apply easily. Over to the face, please. And throughout the pumpkin peel application, I would like to tell you, this is the one. Wait. This is the lightest layer. If somebody having live acne, please apply. Please have a close look to this. Please apply these kind of layers over the face, and if just apply thickly a little. If somebody have a healthy normal skin, you can apply little thicker or medium thick layer, and you can just contour the eyes. We don't need to use any peel on the periorbitals. And you can avoid sensitive area if required, upper lips or cheeks in case somebody have sensation, or you can use petroleum jelly as well before you apply the peel. And for this, what I'm going to share you is, it is a very important, during pumpkin peel application, please constantly stay in touch with your client, ask them how they are feeling. It is very important to understand till 5 minutes, they should, after 5 minutes, they should not feel any sensation to the skin. If they are feeling so, we should remove peel from that particular spot. It could be over sensitive spot of the skin. So we need to understand till 5 minutes, we must heard that nothing is going to happen. The efficacy has a 5 minutes, it's a limit. So we need to understand till 5 minutes what our clients are feeling. Evenly apply, ma'am, please. Ms. Tarun, how you are feeling?
Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. No, that's great to make you beautiful.
So at the same time, also remember that we spoke about the petroleum on the corners of the face, around the eyes, in the nasolabial fold. Okay, why it is important? Because that is the area where the peel can pool. Okay, now this is an enzyme-based peel. It's a cream-based peel, so it's not an issue. But wherever there are liquid-based peels, so wherever the pooling areas are there, mostly the nasolabial folds, the corner of the lips, around the eye, so that's where you have to apply the petroleum jelly. So that will take care of that the peel doesn't accumulate in that area, and your patient won't develop PIH in that area.
We can see it's been 2 minutes, so we can keep it 15 minutes to 30 minutes. That period, it totally depends on the tolerability of the client. Mr. Arun, how are you feeling? Any sensation, tingling? Little bit. It's a bearable, right? Okay. I saw it's been 2 minutes, so the time was 10:20. We would try to understand till 10:25 p.m. how she's feeling. 3 minutes, we'll leave it.
Also, they would want to see the yellow peel on how it is.
Exactly. For the meanwhile, sir, just please let me know if 10:25, 2 minutes more. So yellow peel protocol is cleanser again. As I told you, cleanser would be the first product, and then after we can use double cleansing. For double cleansing, pre-peel degreasing toner would be used, and afterwards yellow peel itself. 1.5% retinol. Yellow peel we have to use, and I would like to show you the texture also. See how it looks like. Sir, can you please? Thank you. See, this is our yellow peel. Glow blank yellow peel. So yellow peel, and you can apply in the gap of 5-7 minutes. You can apply till 3 layers in the gap of time of 5-7 minutes. So client have example severe hyperpigmentation, melasma, or even acne issue. The yellow peel have always been a great choice by our doctor to subside the acne and to boost the collagen, to reduce the hyperpigmentation, melasma. Earlier doctor said that there is a no time. Definitely there is a no time, but if somebody having severe condition, consider a little bit downtime as well, and which can be reduced again, followed by moisturizers and sunscreen. But single coat, it definitely can give you a little bit frosting as well. But the invention of yellow peel, why we made yellow peel is the reason only. We heard so much from doctors that we should come not with a 4-10, we should do something beyond it. So after long experiments, studies, yellow peel being launched, and now yellow peel, as I told you, application of yellow peel 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or 30 minutes also, you can keep it as it's required or as the client have tolerability. Afterwards, you can use the post-peel neutralizer to free the acids of yellow peel. When this done, then again same steps you can follow. As I say, penetration products, prior products, Thermal Spring Aqua, Multi-Active, and Hydra serums. These are our key products to boost to increase the firmness, to provide the 1 second. I think I have not put properly. Now it's fine. Thermal Spring Aqua, Multi-Active Serum, and Hydra serums. These are the trios we should penetrate the serums through. We'll just show you, followed by the penetration steps. For our time being, I think 5 minutes done. Ms. Taranum, are you feeling something? Still, no, it should. But I wanted to learn where exactly. Do not touch the face. Around her lips. Please remove the peel from her forehead and lips area and nasolabial folds as well. After 5 minutes, if we keep, please have a glimpse of it. Please watch it closely. Yeah, look the face. It did really a great exfoliation. If we'll not ask our client after 5 minutes like what they are feeling, definitely glow will come, but along with the redness, and redness can cause swell also on next day. So we need to take care 5 minutes upper lips also. Yeah, please close your lips. Upper lips also we need to clean, and we need to take care of that 5 minutes. It is really crucial to understand what clients are feeling. We'll again ask, what about the other places of the face? Are you okay? Anything, any mild tingling also? Nothing. Everything is fine. So it's because of the combination skin, the pumpkin peel medifacial. We have to understand and do it accordingly. So 5 minutes, as I said, after 5 minutes tingling sensation, everything should get stopped, which didn't stop on her forehead and upper lips area, which we removed. That's all. Now rest you can keep it up to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes as per tolerability, since male and female has a different skin. So for female, we suggest to keep 15 to 20 minutes. In her case, in Ms. Taranum case, we'll just keep it because of the combination case, just more 5 minutes and remove the pumpkin peel. During the practical time, if somebody have, let's say somebody have any occasion, marriage, they are asking you, doctor, do you have anything medifacial or something, any session could you provide? Like, I should not get any downtime. You can literally recommend pumpkin peel medifacial right before half an hour of any event or occasion. Over to you, sir.
So as you can see, we are just halfway through the procedure and protocol, and as you can see, the patient is very comfortable. There's literally comfort on the patient's face as well, which is what the whole purpose of medifacial is. Now, post this, when doing the cleansing, when doing the scrubbing, if you can integrate it with your tools and machines, the results are taken further. Now imagine this is only the hand and only the ingredients through which you are getting the results. And also I'm seeing few questions which are being asked. So how to integrate it with the machines? Now instead of using hands, you can use an ultrasound, you can use a mesotherapy device, you can use while doing the scrub, you can use the ultrasonic device. Post the peel to cool, you can use a cooling device. So you can use multiple aspects when you are doing, but thus the protocol procedure what you're seeing is more than sufficient to give results to the patients. Next thing what I wanted to talk about right now is people think that the Medic e-facial or the pumpkin enzyme peels or these enzyme peels are something which are not having that worth. But let me tell you that there was a clinical trial, a clinical study done on the enzyme peels, where these enzyme peels were studied over patients in a medical college. And about that, I'd like Mr. Kuldeep to inform our doctors.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Thanks for giving us this opportunity. And as you have rightly said, these are the peels and the medifacials. Usually doctors think, or maybe the community feels that maybe if there is any medical, there is some true scientific data behind it or not. To answer that question, sir, rightly said by you, this is one particular, there is one particular study which was the first of its kind which was done in India. It was done in July 2023 at Sri Satya Sai Medical College at Chennai. It was done by Assistant Professor Dr. Soumya and her team, where they took around 60 volunteers, out of which 25 males were there and 35 females. And they all were given these medifacials, ranging from pumpkin peel medifacial to mandelic acid peel medifacial, citrus medifacial, manuka honey peel medifacial, and the fifth one is the black olive peel. So they observed all these patients, and after the study was done, which is also published in JMSR, Journal of Medical and Scientific Research, in 2023 only, and they saw that there were radiance and glow, there was nourishment for the skin, and there were, the most important thing which a doctor looks at is undesired or unwanted side effects. There were no unwanted side effects found in all these patients. And so based on that study, and that is already published, and that is available online as well as in physical form also, we can reach out to you and share that study. But what confidence which I want to give all of you is that there is a definite evidence-based medifacial which we are all going to be used, and you can see the results here also in front of you when we are going on this volunteer. But yes, there is a definite data which proves that these medifacials are working. So thank you very much. We will keep connected with all of you in the coming conclave as well, and we will keep interacting with you through Dr. Prithvi. Thank you, sir.
So it's been 10 minutes, as we said. Ms. Taranum, everything is fine?
Okay.
Yeah, so everything is fine. As I said, we need to find out the sensitive, oversensitive spots. Now, please remove it slowly. And sometime, doctor, I would like to request you watch this step closely. Sometime by keeping 15-20 minutes, peel gets dry. Please put the close up to the peel. Peel gets dry. In that situation, you can have a normal spray to the peel before removal. So it could remove easily like anything. And please just zoom out. Please watch this out. How the glow has achieved in the mid of the session. We did nothing but safe exfoliation, gentle exfoliation by providing hydration as well. I wish all of you could have be here as well in symposium. Definitely we are going to see you. That time I would request you, after doing peel, just touch the skin. You would feel that hydration is also there after using the pumpkin peel. After removal of the peel, now we require the pampering as well, for which we are going to use the trio which I told you, Thermal Spring Aqua, multi-active or multi-peptide serum along with Hydra Moist serum. And there were some questions, I guess.
Yes, first is in acne skin.
Yeah, we can use it. Has a salicylic acid and mandelic acid as well, so it can definitely use on even live acne.
Next was about neutralization of yellow peel.
Neutralization of yellow peel, it's definitely required. It's not a yellow peel required to keep it or leave on for hours, since we are claiming it's a mildest version in yellow peel, so you can perform up to 3 layers by keeping gap of 7 to 10 minutes, and you can remove accordingly. By after peel you can do neutralization on the spot.
Next question is about storage. Next question is about storage of the peels. They have the peels. They're saying they have the pumpkin peel, they have the yellow peel. But what is the right way to store the peel? Do they have to refrigerate because it's summer right now? So what is the ideal way to store?
25-degree room temperature would be the great option, sir. Like right now what we are feeling in room temperature, these are the great option. In freeze we don't suggest, sir, although it won't happen anything, but sometimes texture gets little hard, and our doctors only, they are suggesting that our peel should be in rooms itself.
Yes, the doctors are appreciating the result. Dr. Sunita is saying glow is appreciable. Arun Kumar is saying class results.
Thank you so much, doctors. I really want you to connect with us. You will never regret for choosing Globlanc E facials or other products. E, by the way, E stand for Globlanc E facials. We are calling E stand for Elite. So we are promoting Globlanc Elite facials, Medi facials. So now pumpkin peel we have removed nicely. As all you can see, the results are we have achieved. Like we must be excited or finish the wind up the procedure right away. No, but we require definitely pampering again. So we would be doing pampering. Ma'am, please hold on. I would assist you. Ma'am, use it thermal spring aqua by protecting the eye. Over to you, sir.
Yes, so some of them are asking, can we use it with the Q switch laser? We can definitely, as we were just discussing, when you use the Q switch laser on the patient, it will work on the deeper layer of the skin, even the dermal layer of the skin. So the more you integrate, the more better results you get. But make sure that you are not doing a lot of invasive treatments if you're promising the patient no downtime, because if you do more invasive treatments, it will result in downtime, which is something which you don't want. So on that question only, let me also give you a live demonstration on how you can integrate some tools from a very basic hydrofacial for the next procedure. So let's integrate some tools for the next products.
So now we are preparing for the next step, which is where we are going to infuse the serums. As Mahesh has shared, we are going to infuse, of course, add thermal spring aqua here, which is the bicarbonate water. So we will have 5 to 6 sprays on the face.
5, 6, 8, 10 as required.
Yes.
Ma'am, please close the eyes and lips tightly.
So this was first of the 3 things which we are going to do, or the 3 inputs. First is thermal spring aqua. Then we are going to add 2 serums.
Please hold on. I will give you the serum. There's a bowl. See, this one is a fresh, right? Okay.
So if you can see, Mahesh is now doing the serums. This is
Multi-active
serum.
Serum you can call.
And we will be taking how much, Mahesh?
4 or 5 pumps. That
4 or 5 pumps.
3, 4, yeah. 4 pumps.
And then to this only we will be adding Hydra Moist serum.
This one Hydra Moist, which gives ultimate hydration, which consists of Hydra Moist, which consists of Hydrasil QS and hyaluronic acid Purasil Moist Access as well, which really gives nice hydration, and which we required also after. Ma'am, please mix well before you apply. I'll hold the probe. So, doctor, you have saw we didn't done anything for under eye. Now you must see, many times we achieve the glow. Then what about the under eye? Under eye also should look even, no? So we'll apply over eyelid and under eyes these serums as well. And if you have a probe for under eye, I can see here, as we can see, the under eye probe. If you have that, this will be really great beneficiary to reduce the dark circle for that time. How are you feeling, Ms. Taranum?
Cooling sensation a little.
But nothing irritatable, right?
No.
Okay.
Also, they are asking for the contents of the serums.
Yeah, Hydrocel QS, hyaluronic acid, Uracil Moist Access, Allantoin. There are a lot of soothing and hydrating ingredients are there. And this serum is available in a home care pack as well. If somebody is not suitable to any other products like moisturizer, hydration serums, and it has a silly gel, anthemycin, nobiles, a lot of other ingredients. As I said, Uracil Moist Access, beta arbutin also is there. So, Miss, please. Now we are already at thermal spring aqua applied. Please penetrate. By the way, penetration steps are, it's a really great to apply with machines which again bring the difference or make justification of the salon facials or doctor's medifacial. In case you don't have any machinery, you can do these things with the fingertips as well. As we didn't use any device so far, we have used cleanser. We done cleanser also by hands. And we are using probe and we are using cold probe. As already all of you saw, upper lips and forehead were in a sensation after the 5 minutes also, which should not done. So because of the combination skin, or if somebody asks that this could be suitable to acne, yes, acne prone skin also can be used, but with a cold probe. And when you are removing peel, now use cold water. Everything you have to give soothing things to keep the client soothing and avoid any redness or downtime. These are really basic steps anybody can perform. Again, I'm repeating, whenever you are busy or somewhere attending other procedures or doing your break shifts or anything, medifacial can be performed by your technician or therapist as well. These serums will penetrate quickly into the skin and lift up the skin like anything. Right away, anybody can come. If they have any marriage function, they can get it done by doctors.
One very important thing which I want to share with all of you doctors, because usually whenever we are using any peels or any medifacial products, we are really worried about the undesired outcomes or something which is unwanted. So these are the organic peels, they are the enzyme based peels. So as per the study which was done in Shri Satya Sai Medical College, Chennai, the most important finding was, of course, it is giving some beneficial effects which we really wanted, but they were more concerned about the unwanted, undesired side effects. So it was not seen in all those patients. If some of the patients, like every skin behaves differently in dermatological procedures, there may be some unwanted side effects, but since these are natural peels, they work only superficially, so they were all reversible. So there were no serious side effects, if at all. In 0.1%, 0.5% there was any side effects seen, they were all reversible. So you can be rest assured that you are using one of the very safe products which is also giving a very good results. Yes, Mangesh.
Thank you, Mr. Kuldeep. Thank you. So see, serum being penetrated quickly. Usually this step takes time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but sometimes if skin required lot of vitamins and minerals, so it absorbs quickly. See,
So,
almost
the
penetrated.
question is very interesting.
Please.
They are saying that yes, they are claiming that undesired and side effects are not there, but they are asking, in your experience, what side effects have you seen?
In my experience, thank you for asking that very interesting and honest question. I will say I have seen redness and little bit swelling, but not so many cases. It's my personal experience, I'm telling you. Maximum redness can be get by the therapist, and as I told you, when doctors are involved, nothing is coming like the redness or swelling kind of cases, but swelling also is very rarest. But it's our duty to inform all the side effects which could be possible if you are not doing the things properly, or I must say if we are keeping peel for long time, or we are keeping the peel more than requirement. Although it's a superficial, but yet it's very strong and effective peel. We must literally take care of it. It's an enzyme peel definitely, but we must definitely take care of it. All of you can see the serum being penetrated. Ma'am, just one more handy touch. You can keep your clients relaxed by doing handy penetration as well. In case your clients wants 1 hour proper medifacial, so you can add on more serums. We penetrated the serums under eye as well. So now next step will be face pack, which we call marine soothing aqua mask.
So now we're going to the another very important step. As you have seen that while we did the peeling first, and then of course there was some exfoliation which is not visible because it's a natural peels. But yes, there the dead cells were removed, and then we penetrated the serums to nourish the skin. And now what we are going to do is that whatever nourishment the skin has got, now we will put the face pack on it, which is aquamarine soothing mask. So that will give a deep hydration and very soothing and relaxing feeling to the client and or to our patient. And we can leave them after applying this face pack for 15-20 minutes and just for relaxation. So that will ensure that whatever nourishment has been given to the skin with peeling and then after that with serums, that remains within the skin. So now we are going to apply, and we can see the aquamarine soothing mask, how much quantity we have to take. So Mahesh is just opening and we can see.
Yeah. Sir, just 1 second. You keep the mic. It's okay.
Yeah,
Sorry. Ma'am, please bring little closer. First, I would like to show you the photo of the product. It is a marine soothing aqua mask. We are going to use it, and same quantity which I told you for peel. Please use it nicely. I'll try to remove it. Have a look. Perfect. This quantity we will be applied over the face, neck, under eye, eyelids as well. So client can get great result, and this is, as I said, it will shrink the pores. Basically, it's a face pack again. It will shrink the pores, soothe the skin, and bring ultimate glow what client is expecting. And to get that glow, we definitely need to wait 15-20 minutes in general. But today I really appreciate all of your valuable time. So we would removing in 10 minutes since the skin is already become beautiful. And you can apply, ma'am, under eye. You can apply even layer like this one, under eye as well and eyelid as well. Under eye we are applying to get the dark circles away a little bit. We don't say it's a treatment. It is not treatment, but definitely it will help to the client to understand that they are looking completely even out. We have time, sir. In case you would like to say something, over to you, sir.
So there is going to be an extensive doubt solving session also post the practical. So now what you can see further with this, you can integrate your LED light therapy as well, where with the LED light therapy, the penetration of the soothing mask also can be penetrated further and making the erythema, as he was earlier saying, talking about the side effects. So any erythema, any swelling could be tackled at this step. So the whole purpose of having the soothing mask at this point is to reduce any erythema. So talking scientifically, because the peel is going to cause the corneal desmosomes, the intercellular lipid bilayer to break down. And that is one factor which could cause the redness, erythema or swelling. Irrespective, even if it's a no downtime peel, you know and understand that patients are having sensitive skin type. So sometimes in the sensitive skin type, having such protocols at the end does give you that benefit of reducing the erythema, swelling for the patient. So we are also going to talk about the post-procedure and protocol once the application is over, on what can be applied post the procedure for the patients.
Thank you, doctor. Basically, we did, as I said, we did exfoliation only. So post-procedure, you can apply. 1 second.
One question which is being asked in the doubt section is that they feel that the quantity of the mask, will it last for the 30 patients?
Thank you, doctor, for raising an important question. Yes, it will last for 30 patients, which I show you, which the bottle, 1 second. The bottle which I show you, it is a 50 grams. It is 50 gram in size, and we are providing you 150 gram quantity. In terms of 100 plus 50 or either 50 grams, 3 jars we are providing, which is quite sufficient for 30 clients. And post care, we were talking about. Please avoid sun exposure without sunscreen, and please avoid 2-3 days retinol based sunscreen, retinol based products like retinol serum itself, or some any products which having contains retinol. And just take care of your skin afterwards. You can use retinol. And even before procedure, if you are coming to doctor, avoid 2-3 days ago harsh chemical products, like if some face wash having ultimate exfoliating agents, you can avoid that, or retinol products before medifacial, which will give you ultimate results by doing medifacial sessions. And as I said, I'm repeating the words. If somebody have missed it, I'm repeating my words to maintain. As all of you saw, the glow is there to maintain the which clients are expecting. Like always, you can maintain a glow. These are really recommended. Apart from this, we are recommending other home care products also. Whatever you are prescribing, please prescribe that only, like face wash, sunscreen, moisturizer. Along with that, please prescribe these safe and home care based peel, which clients should do once in a week to maintain the glow. Any other questions? Any other questions are there, sir? Please.
So there's one question which I'll take up by Farzana. She's asking if we can do makeup post the peel procedure or medifacials. Now understand that the enzyme peels are going to cause dryness on the skin ultimately. And if you do the makeups further, it is going to cause dryness. It is going to elevate the dryness. So it's better recommended that the makeup should be avoided. That is what you have to say to your patient, and also give a disclaimer that post medifacials or post peels, if you immediately do a lot of heavy makeup, when we are talking about heavy makeup, not the light makeup, we are talking about heavy makeup. So if they are doing that, then it ultimately what it would do is make the skin a little more drier, but which can be compensated with a good moisturizer. So as you can see on the face right now, the Marine Aqua Soothing Mask has been applied, and we'll be waiting to see the post results with the removal on the face. So with that, we will understand how actual results are there, and there are a few other doubts also which I'm going to take up. So in the meanwhile we remove, let me again brief you on the symposium, and we have doctors who have joined in. Let me just show you the aspects of the symposium, and let me also take the names of the doctors who have joined in. Quickly, let me just brief you through the symposium topics. So it's happening in Mumbai. It's on the 24th and 25th of May, Saturday, Sunday. It's something where we all connect, and what you saw right now was, I'll say, the tip of the iceberg. When you meet in person, when you experience this in person, when you see all this in person, it impacts you differently. You meet industry leaders, you may get insights on a lot of things. So if you are not taking up that thought, that ideology of you coming in person and experiencing these things in person, the time is not going to wait. There will be people who would be joining. So make sure you're making most of this opportunity. So where we learn, we grow, we upgrade, upskill, network with the industry and much more. So these are a few images from the previous symposium. And the topics. Let me just quickly run through the topics for the symposium which is happening. Future of the medicine healthcare, regenerative functional medicine, anti-aging medicine like exosomes and beyond. Beyond the beams are the new aesthetic equipments and the devices which can be integrated in your clinic in medical aesthetics. Clinical marketing, AI-based marketing, how to market, how to sell. Like we were just looking at a medifacial to sell to your patients, but how to do it, how to expand your clinic, how to make sure that you're getting enough returns on your patients. So apart from that, I'd like to just run through again the topics which are going to be covered in 2 days. Innovations in aesthetic medicine. What new medicines are available? Like we have the newer aesthetic medicine called as the diacetylcholine for pigmentation. Similarly, what other medications are there for hair? For example, let me also talk about the plant-based exosome therapies for the topical application in hair regeneration. So all these innovations in aesthetic medicines are what you will be able to learn. Medical neurotoxins on injectables, so you will be able to see the live demonstration and also get insights on medical neurotoxins. Threads on the face, on the scalp, fillers on the face and on the body contouring fat reduction, Ozempic, which is very viral and in trend, artificial intelligence in healthcare. As you see, the chat GPT has taken by a storm. And one trend, if you might, everyone might be knowing about the viral Ghibli trend. You see how artificial intelligence is taking over. So how artificial intelligence can be taken into medical aesthetics, into your clinical practice, and add that integration in your practice. Wellness, integrative, and cosmetic gynecology. Now, a lot of layers of cosmetic gynecology intertwine with the medical aesthetics, like RF, like HIFU, like peels. So what you saw today was superficial peels. There are peels for intimate areas, and trust me, there is a huge demand for it. So you will learn the intimate area peels, few tools which are intertwining. So there is not much difference between the facial and the cosmetic gynecology. The tools which intertwine. Like for example, PRP, a thing which is used for skin hair regeneration, is also being used for erectile dysfunction and vaginal regeneration. So a lot of intertwining is there between the cosmetic gynecology and medical aesthetics, and the intimate area peels which we were discussing for the darker intimate areas, which peel to use, how to neutralize, where to apply, which areas to avoid. Injectable implants, the new breakthrough in medical aesthetics. Medical legal and fireside discussion. So we will be calling an medical legal expert, and whatever medical legal doubts you have, you can upfrontly, openly throw towards the expert and get your answers. Plus, you'll also get a chance to network with them, which makes you more powerful. Hair regenerative stem cells and IPRF. IPRF also is a lot in demand. So you'll try to learn and integrate IPRF, and people are also using IPRF for under eye hyperpigmentation, under eye regeneration, as a adjuvant to filler. So if you don't want to use, we were just talking about fillers, which have seen the side effect of pillow face. So IPRF becomes the more sustainable option. So first we'll begin with how to create a PRF, how then to utilize a PRF. And apart from that, as you can see, the first time in India, agendas for the conference, the hydrocolon therapy, which let me just give you a very clear and very fun glimpse that it is just a 0.5 centimeter probe which does all the cleansing and action, and which you can integrate in your clinic and expand your wellness aspect in the aesthetic practice. Because more cleaner the gut, and plus the gut aspect has developed a lot. You can read about biohacking, you can read about gut microbiomes. There are diagnostics which help to identify the gut microbiomes. So all this is happening currently, and you are going to straight away jump into action by coming in the conference and understanding what exactly it is all about, where we also give emphasis on the execution part. It's just not that you listen to the theory and it's done, but we will also show you the demonstration for the same. Okay, then the PEMF and negative ion therapy. The semaglutide, if you have seen Karan Johar, if you've seen some viral Bollywood, Hollywood celebrities, and in a span of 1.5 to 2 months, they've lost weight. There was no magic. There was semaglutide, okay, which was being utilized. So how to integrate semaglutide, which is a blockbuster for not only the weight loss, but also to control and manage the type 2 diabetes. So how to do that, how to integrate this therapy, and it's an enzyme-based therapy. So you will be very happy to understand that the enzymes are taking over the treatment aspects and they are really having great results. So IV therapy, as we just discussed, more on the IV therapies, on how you can increase your IV therapies, specifically the NAD therapy, and not only in the IV, but also in the subcutaneous NAD in infusion, and who are the real ideal patients for NAD, what are the contraindications for NAD, how do you do diagnostic biological age test where you check the telomere shortening. The more shortened the telomeres are, the faster chance of aging and death. So telomere shortening, diagnostic tests, futuristic diagnostic tests, biological age telomere diagnostic tests, where to do, who are the ones doing it, who should you get in touch with, how to associate with them, how to send your patients to do these tests, and how to do the NAD therapy. And to do NAD therapy, first you should understand the science, you should understand the mechanism of action, you should understand how it is functioning, where it is contraindicated, and whole body cryotherapy. So you can see plenty of topics, a lot of topics, and the 2 days are also going to be falling short for all of these, but we made sure that everything, whatever is mentioned, is going to be covered in depth with execution aspect and just not the theoretical aspect. And of course, all your meals for both the days. And that's about it with the fee to join the conferences. And just let me quickly take in the names who have registered today. So we have Dr. G. Kurup, then we have Dr. Ramdas Tegure, then we have Dr. Kavita Ansh, and we have Dentocare KNP. Then we have Dr. Sudhir Adil. Then we have Dr. Nikunj. So congratulations, we will be seeing you in the conference. And for the earlier registered participants, brace yourself because there are going to be more surprises and bonuses which are going to come through. And of course, it's only a limited, it's not an unlimited doctor participation. We have limitations on the participants who are going to be there. So we'll have to close the registrations after certain amounts of doctors come in, because we want to make sure, we want to give them the best of the experience individually. And that's why we've chosen a very good global venue so that we can take good care of you and give you the knowledge and experience which you would want. So yes, the link is in the chat, and let's quickly also switch in some time to look at the post procedure result and post procedure application. And we'll also begin with the doubt solving quickly. It's Dr. Gauri Mishra. Yes, congratulations, Dr. Gauri. We'll see you in the conference. And there are a lot of questions asked about the accommodations. Trust me, there are plenty of accommodations around Marriott, which effectively would, I would say, begin right from 2000, if I have to tell you. And it goes as per as your convenience. So if you just search nearby hotels around Marriott, you'll find plenty options which are just 1-2 minutes away from the venue. So you have plenty options for the accommodation. Yes, so let us switch to the practical aspect and look at where the results have come through. And in the meanwhile, the link is there in the chat for the people who are willing to join. The webinar is not going to close. You can click the link and join in the conference.
Hello, doctors. Namaste. We are again at the pumpkin peel Medifacial. So we are going to remove marine soothing aqua mask. Miss Karishma, please. Have a look. We'll bring the closer. These are the ultimate results which we could provide with pumpkin peel Medifacial procedure. So this is the second last step of the pumpkin peel Medifacial. As we said, marine soothing aqua mask. The pores is being shrinked and the glow has achieved at a maximum level what we could do, and in the safest way. Moreover than that is safest way. Like nobody could see any downtime, I hope, and anybody coming to you with that opportunity, they wanted to go somewhere. Again, I'm repeating my words. You can take a call with a Glow Blank e-facials with a zero downtime. You can take an opportunity and enjoy great OPD. You can make your clients more comfortable than any other places. This will be a great way to generate passive income. I would like to repeat the cost of our Medifacial as well. It is a 14,000 rupees for doctors, our valuable doctors, from which you can conduct 27 to 30. Why I'm telling 27? See, when doctors are involved, then it could become 30, 32. When therapists or technicians are involved, it could possible like they are using less or more quantity of each product. So 27 to 30, it is a through feedback, we have got feedback through doctors that they are achieving already. So 27 you can consider, 27 to 30 you can achieve you can get the Medifacials. Any queries or any inputs you would like to please give? Please share your valuable comments, how you feel. Thank you so much everyone for your valuable times. I really wanted to know how was your experience. Thank you for your patience. Price of yellow peel or just a yellow peel or yellow peel facial? Both. Price of yellow peel alone it's 4,500 and yellow peel facial is 18,000 rupees for doctors. And you can note down my number as well. I am Mahesh Ahuja, 703 000 3327. 703 000 3327.
How can they purchase this?
They can just contact me and we would be sending any part of the India they are available. We can send through couriers. One second, over to you, sir.
So there's a question, can derma planing be done before the peel, pumpkin peel? So if you integrate derma planing, it will yield much more results, and the depth of penetration of the enzyme peel is also going to be better, because the vellus hair is what is going to help to reduce, it reduces the penetration of the products. So when you exfoliate the first layer with the derma planing, that is using the blade on the face on a very parallel aspect to the skin, it not only removes the hair but also dead skin on the face, and that will lead to a better product penetration. So if you integrate derma planing very well, it can go and enhance the results. Only one thing which you need to make sure is that if the patient's skin is sensitive, then you have to be very careful with the exfoliation. You won't do harsh exfoliation at the beginning, and then later on you can do the pumpkin peel. So now we are going to look at the post procedure also, and Mahesh's number also will be sent to you. In fact, he will be added to the group where you are, so he can get in touch with you and give you all the details of the same. Now what we are looking at is the post peel procedure.
So we are going to apply the most lightest moisturizer, Ultra Gleam moisturizer. please. Just again 4-5 pumps of the same. Ingredients also I will tell. Please go ahead. आप लगाइए. I will tell you. In case you are doing this medifacial in daytime, you can apply 50 plus SPF sunscreen as well. And the ingredient again, it has allantoin, carbomer, and it has a mineral oil like tridecet 6 and phenoxyethanol, cetyl alcohol, niacinamide is there, and dimethanicolol is there. Lot of ingredients are there, which glycerin again is there. Butyrospermum is also there. Methyl paraben also is there. Demineralized water is also there.
So some of them asking in private, can they experience the medifacial during symposium?
Yes, why not? We would be there and we would love to be meeting all of you, giving the live demo. And of course, Mahesh is our expert. You have seen him today online and through the live demo through camera. And then now you will be seeing him doing the same live with all of you. And he does it so well. I'm a fan of him and you will all also fall for him once you meet him and see him live. Over to you, Mahesh.
Thank you so much, sir. Usually we give one demo only throughout the conferences or symposium, but definitely, with all due respect and suggested by Dr. Prithvi, sir, we would keep a small bed outside our stall. 3, 4, 5 members, whatsoever would be possible, we would not disappoint you. Definitely, during the break hours or when you are getting some time after lunch time, we'll do at least peel so you can experience or you can test the product whatsoever we have available with, so you can have a glimpse of it, test of it. But definitely, before we ending the meeting today, I'm promising you openly and stating you that you will never regret for choosing GloBlank. And the medifacials, this is not a we are not providing just a medifacial. It is a service to our doctors. It is our commitment towards our doctors and to enhance their aesthetic practice in cosmetology. So medifacial is again great way to again rejuvenate the income. Plus, we do have a widest range of home care products as sunscreen, face wash, moisturizer, body lotion, lot of products we have, including serums, retinol serum, vitamin C, under eye serum. Under eye serum is we are taking full responsibility. We are no longer talking for dark circles. We'll tell, please trust us once, and we are talking for puffiness also. To reduce the puffiness, we do have that eye serum as well. So we have pigment correcting serum, lot of more products. I really don't want to make any of you bored more. So just stay tuned with me. Again, I'm repeating my name and numbers. Mahesh Ashok Ahuja, 703-000-3327.
They also want to see the sunscreen.
Yeah, they wanted to see sunscreen. We do have 2 variants, Solriva XL 60 and Solriva XL 50, which is Solriva Acne. This one, left one in my hand, Solriva XL 60. It is a physical sunscreen, no white cast. And Solriva XL Acne, it is a SPF 50. It is only for oily and acne prone skin, while 60 SPF is suitable to normal to dry skin. So these both are really hot cakes by us, and we are so blessed to get the great revenue and great orders by our valuable doctors throughout the journey. So you can try. After example, it would have become daytime, I would have definitely tried the Solriva Acne onto her, or if the skin would have dry, so we would have used Solriva XL 60. We used to carry all the products with us.
Show them questions.
Yeah, please have a glimpse of the complete medifacials. Miss Saranam, when you go home, please put black tikka so you don't get any evil eye. You're really looking beautiful, ma'am, as per me. The rest comments will let us know.
Doctors, you can let me know how the results.
Doctors want to talk to you, Miss Saranam. Are you okay? Please, have a word. I'm holding. Please stand.
Show her mirror.
Please, can I have a mirror? Please look yourself and tell us.
The glow is astonishingly good, I must say. Nice, very nice.
How are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
Beautiful.
and skin nourishment.
Yeah, I feel my skin is very hydrated.
Great. So that's wonderful. I feel we have listened from our volunteer, Ms. Taranum. Thank you very much, Taranum, for being here today. And how she is feeling, and the results are there for all of our respected doctors to see that how it was pre-medifacial and how it is looking now. And we have listened to Taranum as well. So thank you very much, sir, for giving us this opportunity.
Give your part. Wishes to the
Yeah, so it's a privilege to be here today along with Dr. Prithvi Vaiti and interacting with all of you, and of course joining Mahesh, who is one of our stars, who does so nicely when it comes to the demos and training sessions. He has conducted more than 500 plus demos. I always feel proud of Mahesh being beside me while we are doing this journey to successfully take Globlang across all over India. So we would love to meet all of you doctors. Thank you very much for giving us time today. And we would really be interested to meet all of you in person while you are registering yourself and being there in Mars 25 symposium on May 24th and 25th. We would really love to meet you personally and see that we are able to demonstrate even better results while we are doing in person and in face to face. So thank you very much, doctors.
So we done, I guess, right? Any comments, sir? I would like to hear or say anything you wish.
Yeah. Everyone is happy.
Thank you. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Everyone is happy with the results, as I can see, and right now we'll begin with the doubt solving session quickly for the 10 minutes so that we analyze if there are any doubts and we'll get them solved as well, so that there are no doubts left. If regarding the peel, other than the peel, anything is left, you can just ask, put it there in the chat. And for the people who are asking the contact will be shared to you in person. In fact, Mahesh also will get in touch with you. So don't worry. Also, Mahesh, if you can drop your number in the chat, that also will be great. All right. So let's begin with the doubt solving. Any doubts which you have, you can let me know. Plus, there are a few more registrations after the names which were announced last time. So let me take those names in the meanwhile. So Dr. Shamina Z. Qureshi, Dr. Ashfa, Dr. Suresh SM, Dr. Digvijay. Okay, congratulations all of you and the previous registrants who are coming in the symposium, and we will be eager to host you and give you that knowledge extravaganza for 2 days. So the link is there in the chat, and plus you can start with your doubts which you want to ask in the chat box, so I can take the doubts and solve them for you. All right. Are the pre-post products and the activator mask, etc., same for all the Medipeels? Yes, indeed they are same. Just the enzyme peel may change, but most of the products are going to remain the same. So the pumpkin peel, the citrus, all the peels which you saw, the steps remain the same. Now here, if you are integrating anything different, anything else, like for example microneedling, radio frequency, for example laser, or if you're integrating all these aspects, then make sure that you're looking at the skin type, you're looking at the condition of the skin. If it is sensitive skin, make sure that you're not doing a lot of invasive aspects and therapies. I am using some peel for melasma and acne. I am using some peel. So if you are doing for the melasma and acne, both aspects are different. Acne will use BHA peel, beta hydroxy acid. Salicylic acid will be a very core ingredient over there. Salicylic acid is going to cause it is an oil soluble acid. So salicylic acid is going to be your key. 20% of salicylic acid, 20 to 30% I'll recommend. is going to be good for acne. For pigmentation, a combination peel like Jessner peel is showing really good results. Now these are actual real-time peels. These are not the facial peels. These are where you do standalone peel procedures. Sir, your opinion on Cosmelan Derma Melan peel? Now, yes, here the retinol percentage is quite slightly higher on them, so you get better exfoliation on the skin. Definitely, I'd say better exfoliation when you're using a higher retinol based peel application on the face. All right, so even these are really good, but the first thing which you need to do is analyze the skin, check for the underlying cause, then and only then you choose the choice of the peel. Now there is a question for Mahesh that if they want to buy the pumpkin peel separately, what is the price?
Sir, 5,000 rupees.
All right. So and plus he will get in touch as well. He's there, active on the chat as well. So whatever questions are related to the Glowbang peels, he will answer on the chat. In the meanwhile, any other questions you have, you can ask so I can answer them in person. Should we avoid oral tretinoin before the peel? Yes, it's a contraindication, as we just mentioned that it will dry out the skin, and the peel further is going to dry out. So it's just not one session which we are talking about. It is a long-term session of at least 5 to 10 sessions. Okay, we are looking at 5 to 10 sessions here for any patient of yours. If you're beginning with a therapy of peels, it's going to dry out. If the person is using isotretinoin, it is going to further cause much more dryness, which is something which the patient won't appreciate. So avoid the isotretinoin. Our opinion on Jessasma peel. Just get to know what is the pH of the peel. If you understand the pH of the peel, you understand how effective it is. Now, one more important thing. I saw some of them asking like, what if my patient is not getting results? Now, patient to patient, skin type to skin type, product efficacy, product results may vary. Okay, it is not one gold standard rule. This is the reality which you should understand. It's not one gold standard rule that this is one product and one product is going to act for all. No, it will take you and your experience to know and see the skin type and judge which product is going to work the best. Now, for some patients, pumpkin enzyme peel won't work, where Jessner peel is working. Where Jessner peel is not working, maybe the yellow peel would work. So you have to analyze the skin type and decide. So that will only and only come after you do a lot of patients involving these peels. Can we do dermaplaning before any medifacials? Yes, I've answered that earlier. Yes, you can do the dermaplaning before medifacials. Will pumpkin peel show result in LPP and any other treatment for LPP? It will definitely reduce, because if you saw the protocol right from the first step to the last, the pumpkin peel will do its own thing. Additional benefit will be what? Anti-inflammatory effect because of the pumpkin enzymes. Apart from that, you saw that we did so many other steps, the serum application, the post-peel application. So any inflammation also would be definitely tackled. And when we talk about inflammation tackling, any inflammatory condition also can be tackled. Make sure, but you are also looking at the underlying factors for the same. Which peel is best for melasma? First, you have to understand what is the cause for melasma. Is it the age? Is it the UV induced? Is it hormonal induced? Is it post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation? What is the cause for the pigmentation? That you have to analyze. Once you analyze the cause, then you go for the treatment plan. If the treatment plan involves on exfoliation of the superficial layer, your peel is the best choice. Then you have to decide on which layer or which depth the pigmentation has occurred. If it is a very superficial pigmentation, that is epidermal pigmentation, then it will have a very dark appearance and a well-defined border. If it is a deeper pigmentation, it will have undefined borders and is lighter. So for the deeper pigmentations, you will need to do PRP, you will need to do exosomes, you will need to do dermal therapies. So with which you can give results to your patients. If it's a superficial, Pigmentation, as what you saw today, also can be performed and be given results with. Excuse me. How to understand which enzyme peel would go for which skin type. So there are the enzyme peels which you saw today. Different skin types are meant for different enzyme applications. Post this lecture, we'll also send you a brochure on the same. Like for example, a Manuka honey enzyme peel is well suited for dry skin. Pumpkin enzyme peel goes for all skin types. So as you can see, black olive peel which you have, that is the black olive enzyme peel for a brighter and plumpier skin. So even this goes on the dry skin type. Next you have the mandelic, which is very good for acne prone skin. Okay, so the mandelic acid peel means the mandelic enzyme peel. Then you have the Manuka honey, which gently exfoliates. As you can see, it's written on the enzyme peel box itself, which gently exfoliates. And if you might know or heard about citrus peel. Now, citrus peel is also a very mild peel. So it also gently exfoliates, unclogs the pores, and excellent for acne prone skin, excellent for pigmentation, hyperpigmentation. So you have to look at these all indications and decide on which peel has to be done. Which brand is trustworthy when it comes to purchasing peels in market? Now for this, I'll just tell you one important factor: practice and experience. As I was answering this earlier, you have to do a lot of peels on patients to understand which peel, which procedure, which protocol yields the best results for your patient. Looking at the skin type, condition of the skin type, hydration level of the skin type, you will become expert on choosing which peel has to be done. And I was answering you earlier, there might be some peels which act better on some patients and some peels which don't act at all or which act poorly. But it is all about the skin condition and hydration. So the more practice and the more experience you have, then you will be a better judge. But I feel that you should trust with the brands which are being done by the doctors. What will it ensure if in case the results are poor? What is one thing which will be ensured? That the side effects and the complications will be less. So if you are doing experimentation also, make sure that the company which you are choosing the peels have some good research and development, have some good background. They are telling you about the pH. Like the brand which we saw today has done a clinical trial for the enzyme peels, which gives us more confidence on such peels. Even like the bigger brands like Sez Derma, they have a very good research and development. So even if you have to choose on which brand of peel to go for, make sure you're choosing some good brands. GFC tube is good or no for face PRP? Now, we are left with only 5 minutes for the doubt solving. So let us quickly wrap it up. So GFC also I'll answer you. So in the GFC tube, there has to be a activator. Okay. Without the activator, it cannot be called as a growth factor concentrate tube. Your PRP tube only has an anticoagulant. Okay. It can be sodium citrate, it can be ACD, it can be anyone. In GFC, there is an activator. It can be thrombin or calcium chloride. So check what activator they have. If it has activator from any of these, it's a good to go tube. Avoid ACD tubes because it makes the pH slightly more acidic and that's why it becomes painful to inject. Should we trust Wockhardt GFC tubes over normal Derma GFC tubes without scan? So I just answered that. Which company is good since you're expensive? So as I said, the good companies becomes like the Sez Derma, the Mediderma, the one which we saw today as Globlang. So you have to do more extensive application-based practice in your clinic for you to experience and understand the results of the peel. Difference in yellow peel and yellow peel facial. Yellow peel facial will involve all the steps which you show. So from cleansing, the exfoliation, the degreasing, application of the peel, post procedure, soothing mask, all the entire steps which you saw today. And it's not a big rocket science. You saw today happening it live, and you can integrate it very, very easily and conveniently in your practice. So yes, as we are speaking, we have asked 3-4 minutes of the doubt solving, and yes, the link for the symposium is also there in your chat. Dr. Ram Kupesh has just joined and registered for the symposium. Congratulations, and the link is also there in the chat. And Dr. Ramani has also joined for the symposium. Congratulations. We all are going to meet up and network and grow, elevate our practice. All right. Treatment modalities for acne scar, except CO2, plenty are there. TCA cross remains very promising in the lighter skin types. Now, along with the TCA cross, you have threads, you have fillers, so you have plenty of options. And then subcision remains one of the most integral therapies for your acne scars. How is BioRepeal and its use? Now, BioRepeal uses trichloroacetic acid, which is one of the highest depth peel. Now, the best part about BioRepeal is it is biphasic, that it is a peel component and it has an amino acid nutrient hydration component. So when you mix the biphasic peel, it becomes a monophasic peel with TCA. And what the BioRepeal does is magic, because it is a no downtime peel with TCA. And it is a very rare occurrence to see that with TCA you have no downtime. We were studying corneodesmosomes, the intercellular lipid bilayer, and all, in which we saw that the breakage of these lipid bilayers further cause the exfoliation. So TCA is very aggressive, very high depth peel. So it breaks those corneodesmosomes, intercellular lipid bilayer very quickly and goes very fast, and that's why it's very prone to cause PH, very prone to cause extreme exfoliation, cause wound healing with the protein denaturation and coagulation. But in BioRepeal, what they have done, they have utilized the power of TCA for exfoliation, but removed its property of causing downtime in terms of PIH or protein coagulation with the presence of the amino acids and the aspects which are there in the biphase. That is the second phase of the peel. So biphasic peel, excellent result. Only downside is slightly expensive. So if your patients are affording, you can give them good results and the benefits of TCA without downtime. Blade number, yes, Anjali, very good. Rest, please suggest treatment except PRP for saggy, dull, dehydrated skin. Exosome regeneration is the future. Exosome regeneration. And now, guess what? NAD regeneration is coming, and which is going to get covered in the symposium. So how to inject NAD, and it is not being injected in epidermal, it is not being injected in dermis, it is being injected in the subcutaneous. So very new interesting insight which is going to be there in the symposium. So for dull skin, for aged skin, a very new modern therapy apart from the regular PRP and GFC is what you can learn. Other than that, as I was saying, for dehydration, hyaluronic acid injectable non-cross-linked skin boosters can be given. Salmon DNA facial is PDRN, good for regeneration, specifically peri-orbital regeneration, where you inject in the peri-orbital region and give results. Can we do BioRepeal with microneedling, or what's just the application? You take the BioRepeal, shake it, and apply a thin layer all over the face. That's it. Can we do derma planing before BioRepeal? Yes, you can do derma planing before BioRepeal. Helps better penetration of products. Yes, then we have Dr. Ina Kausar. As you can see, let me just show it to you. As you can see, all these are the registered members whom you can see here. Okay, and the last one before we close the webinar, Dr. Hina Kausar has joined. So congratulations. As we know, we all know, we get busy in life. We have 10 things to do, and sometimes when the opportunity is there, it's best to take the decision during that phase and get involved in elevating yourself. So yes, Dr. Hina, congratulations on joining at the very last minute of closing the webinar. Can I put injection in the scalp instead of intradermal? Did not get that. You have to inject in the intradermal layer only when you're injecting. Can pumpkin peel combine together with PRP? Yes, we can combine. Definitely we can combine. Just check for the skin sensitivity. If the skin is not sensitive, we can definitely combine. Post procedure, 1 second. Post procedure precaution for after biorepeal and cost of biorepeal. Post procedure moisturization, sunscreen, sun protection is a thing which needs to be followed to the T. Apart from that, there will be exfoliation, so not to pull the skin or not to exfoliate harshly or aggressively. Anjali, thank you so much. I'll join the symposium tomorrow. Limit. Okay, all right, Angel, definitely. But the participants who are there, I want to tell you that in community, we hold strong powers, and with strong powers, there are no force which can throw us down. So when you're part of a community, when you're part of a network, it's the most ultimate thing which you can experience. And as we can see in today's time, people are depriving doctors of continued medical education, which is the first thing which should happen in India. Looking at the current scenario and situation of the medical education, continued medical education has to be promoted rather than restricting the medical education and keeping it restricted. So the more people have awareness about this, the more awareness is spread about continued medical education, the more uplifted the thoughts and mindsets of people will be. And that is the whole goal of having such conferences as well. That we as a community stand when we are at a conference. Imagine that's the power of so many doctors together coming in for innovation and uplifting of the Indian medical community. All right. So on that note, which brings to the end of the lecture. The brochure, the details of the symposium are there. I congratulate everyone who has joined in and participated. In fact, there is one more registration before we go. It is Dr. Priya Dudhal who has joined. So congratulations, Dr. Priya, on that amazing initiative to take the decisive decision right there and there. It takes you places, definitely takes you places, definitely takes you ahead of people who think and contemplate that is it right for me? Should I go? Should I not? I have 10 things. The 10 things are always going to be there. In fact, 100 things will be there. But if you feel that elevation, that upliftment is going to enhance your life, then why not? Anyway, and so sending that link once again, and I think we are on the end of the webinar. I thank each and every participant, doctor, participant member who participated, who waited till the end, had a patient listening throughout the webinar. Hope you had a great time learning, and hopefully you enjoyed the session as well. Soon we will be back with a new session as well, so that your upliftment can also be done. So that is also our goal. As you could see, that conducting such webinars takes a lot of efforts, takes a lot of manpower, takes a lot of things to be in place. As you could see, it was a live demonstration also. So a lot of moving aspects are there. The whole goal is to uplift the doctors and elevate the community. That is the whole goal. And if we are able to do that with you all, we seem to solve the whole longer, larger vision of the goal and purpose. So with that, on that, saying that, Thank you, everyone. Have a very great Sunday, and see you soon. And see you at the symposium. In fact, see you soon at the symposium. All right, and I think we have one more registration before we go in. Dr. Niti Kurer. Congratulations, Dr. Niti, on waiting till the end but still coming through. Congratulations. See you on the symposium. Thank you, everyone.
बंद कर रहा हूँ इसे. पीपल आर स्टिल इन द ग्रुप एक्चुअली, काफ़ी लोग हैं. आई थिंक चल रही है क्लास. पता नहीं क्वेश्चन एंड आंसर क्योंकि 6 तरीके के पीएचवीज थे ना, ये लोग सैटरडे के एक दिन चलते हैं. उसके पीछे रीज़न ये सब फ्री रहते हैं. वहाँ का लड़कियाँ हैं. प्रभास एंड समथिंग. फ्रेश डायग्नोस्टिक सेंटर से कुछ आएगा. चेक कर लो, प्रभास ने भेजा है तो.